Good Wednesday evening, everyone. This is the Home Center Ministerial Team's Minister of Prayer, Reverend Joe Peinkofer's opening prayer for us this evening. Dear Lord, thank you for creating this beautiful, wonderful day for us to experience and enjoy. We thank you for the independence and freedom of choice you have blessed our existence with, and love in the air that surrounds our world. Today and every day we will live in love and light as you have created it for us. Amen. And I believe it's a duo tonight, Reverend Madge and Reverend Kindra. And I'll turn it over to Reverend Madge for the introduction.
Thank you, Dick, for that. I sure appreciate that. So tonight, yes, our presenter is Reverend Kindra Gans, and she's going to be speaking tonight about aligning with our highest timeline. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is about. Kindra's been developing her knowledge around astrology and doing quite a few teachings around that, and so I'm guessing that she probably incorporated some of that in there. Not 100% sure, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. So I'm pleased to bring you Reverend Kindra Gans.
Thank you, Reverend Madge. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Welcome to our Wednesday evening service. So, I don't know if you've ever watched a group of ants traveling across your kitchen counter or traveling across the line of your house, and how they somehow have this connection. They're somehow on this common mission, talking to each other and communicating with each other, and on a common purpose, aligned with a common purpose, and often in a line, truly aligned together. And sometimes one of them kind of moves over and then it comes back into the line. And every time I've taken an airplane, a few times I've taken an airplane, and we're either taking off or landing, I've looked down at the traffic and the streets, and it looks just like ants. You know, why are they going this way? And why are they going that way? And what are they really doing? And what's really going on? But somehow there's order happening. And when there is a presence of a common purpose or some sort of connection, a drive on a common mission, even us as humans and children will find ourselves asking, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Can I help? How can I be a part of that? So, and the strengths of our service come out naturally when we feel part of a common movement. The ants somehow naturally find their place, serve their natural strengths. They have different jobs and are doing different things, all communicating with each other for a common mission. And us as humans find ourselves doing the same thing. And I love seeing it in children where when they sense there's something important going on, immediately they want to be a part of it, and they naturally bring their gifts to the surface. So once they have an understanding of kind of what's going on, they, oh, I can do this, oh, I can help, I can move this, I can climb this, or they want to participate naturally. And then I don't know if you've ever made a loud sound around a group of ants moving, like a big clap or banging a pot in a kitchen, but that clap will disrupt and scatter some of the ants. And some of them will move out of line. They'll become unaligned, and they'll wander around, and they'll lose the scent of the common mission. And some of them will find the scent again and get back into the alignment with where the group is the common mission is going. And some of them will get kind of lost, and they'll sort of wander. They'll lose the scent and kind of just wander in circles, lost in a way, until they pick up the scent again, or until another ant comes to remind them and bring them back into alignment. And so that example I shared because I feel like humanity has gone through some sort of that big sound, that big clap, and the alignment and how we're moving together has been disrupted. And maybe some of us feel scattered, like we lost the sense of where are we going? Where are the other ants? What's going on? And we might feel kind of lost and having a trouble finding that scent again. And so our purpose, our common mission as humanity, evolving ourselves as humanity in love, has always been there. I think some of us just might have lost the scent. And so our big clap for humanity that has disrupted our alignment, may have disrupted your alignment, started at the beginning of the astrology cycle for this year. It started at the end of March, which was the beginning of Aries season. And we've gone through one cycle of processing that big clap elementally. So we've gone through Aries, which is a fire sign season, and we've gone through Taurus, the earth sign. We've kind of all had that rush to the grocery store, stocking up on those earthly things, focusing on that. We've gone through Gemini season, where everybody's in the mind. That's an air sign in the mind. Everything's going online, or we're thinking in a different way, trying to find that alignment again, trying to pick up that scent again. And now we're in Cancer season. As I'm sharing this, we're in Cancer season, which is the water, or the emotion. And some of us may be feeling now peace and alignment, and some of us may be really feeling that feeling of lost and of being out of alignment. And it's an emotional thing. And so all those 4 elements, that's one complete cycle. And some of us may still be in a kind of individual shock. So that ant that gets unaligned and it can't pick up that scent, some of us may feel like that, and it might feel like a shock, like you're in shock. And so as we move into the second cycle of processing this big clap, we're moving into Leo season on the 23rd. And that'll be our second fire sign, and we move into a whole other cycle, elementally, of processing. So I'd like to invite us to set the intention to come out of individual shock and to find the scent, to realign to our highest timeline, to our highest common goal and purpose for our humanity, which is to evolve in love for all of us. And just like ants, when you are aligned with that common mission, when you can sense that you're part of something bigger that's moving forward, the natural service strengths that you already have will come out naturally. They'll flow through you absolutely naturally. And just like ants, we'll be able to serve one another naturally. And so as we begin to move into this next cycle of processing, I invite us to set our intention to find that scent. And as we find that scent, or maybe you need another ant to come over and remind you of that scent, or you need to go remind someone else of the scent and say, come on back into the common goal, come on back into where we're headed. You'll begin attracting other people who are also aligned. Like attracts like. So you'll begin to attract others who are aligned, and it'll become easier to stay on the scent, easier to stay together, easier to feel strong and in part of something bigger than ourselves. So when we offer the services that come naturally to us, that flow naturally through us with very little effort, it just flows through us, we will begin to place the building blocks down for our stable humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Kindra. I sure appreciate that. I love the analogy of the ants. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought? That's great. I won't look at them any differently on my kitchen counter, I might add. But to see them from that perspective, from the metaphysical perspective, is quite enlightening. So I'd like for us to go into a little meditation. And so I'd like for you to get yourself comfortable, put your feet flat on the floor, if you can, if that's comfortable for you, unless you're sitting on your couch at home perhaps, and whatever is the position for you that brings about wholeness and relaxation. So close your eyes and just come into the present moment. Come back into your body. Come back into your purpose for being here on this earth. And I want us to remember what Kindra said in her message, that the strength of our service is in our common mission. So remember and feel your common mission. What is your mission in life? What does your soul come in here to do and to learn and to be of service? The bottom line of it all for everyone is to be of service. So remember, in what way is it? And have your mind in a particular place where you can maybe call it up as a memory of your soul, that you came here to be in service. And feel that common feeling of being of service with your common light workers, with the common people that you have like-minded experiences with. And feel the alignment with those people. Feel the alignment of that common mission of being of service. And feel that moment, or have the memory of that moment when something happens. Something happens in life and we miss our alignment. We allow ourselves to come into misalignment. That's something that jars us loose. That's something that takes us out of the now moment. That's something that might inspire fear inside of us. And remember what that feels like. And deliberately and intentionally bring yourself back into alignment by remembering your mission, by remembering your purpose, by remembering your oneness with your partners in the light spirit bodies. And get your strength for coming back out of that misalignment and back into alignment by doing it often. And catching yourself when you come into that space. Remembering that love has always been there. Love has always been, love will always be. And love is our strength. That's our go-to to come back into the center of our being in the spirit of love. So as we know now that we've gone through one cycle of our astrology, of the elements, of fire, earth, air, and water, feel the strength of those elements supporting you and doing what they need to do to bring you back into alignment. Utilize these elements, utilize the energies and the information that comes from these to serve the purpose for you to come into alignment with your highest self, with your highest purpose, and with your highest line, your highest timeline in this life. Let yourself feel the partnership of your light workers, the partnership of your family, the partnership of Mother Earth and the stars in the heavens, our astrology, our solar system. Everything is conspiring for your highest good. And let that be our highest thought as we remember why we're here and the mission that we came to accomplish. And so it is. So thank you so much for being with us here on this Wednesday night service. I hope that this has inspired you and served you to help you remember who you are and why you're here and the glorious being that you truly are from the inside out. I hope you join us again, and in the meantime, be well.